Check it out, guys. New lights. Hey guys, Fallout 76 has just launched their new update, which includes the public teams feature and the seasons / battle pass system, which is completely new to the game. The first season is called the Legendary Run, and it adds a bunch of new things and progression system to the game, so let's break it down. The Seasons is an account-wide progression system based around completing daily and weekly challenges to level up your score ranks to earn these new rewards. Seasons will be free for all players to take part in and enjoy. Everyone will advance on the same progression track, which is different to a lot of the games that have these premium battle pass systems where there's like a free and a premium version and you buy the premium version. In Fallout 76, it's just the one progression track. Each season will last around 10 weeks, with each season having their own theme as well as own rewards, and the challenges will be refreshed each season. The first season is called the Legendary Run and will run between June 30th and mid-September. Each season will also have a few standard rewards like in-game currency, perk card packs, atoms, and consumables like the repair kits, as well as new items called the Lunchbox, which are a new consumable item that gives you 25 bonus XP, and it will also give all players around you that bonus XP and a random social buff as well. Vault Tech Supply packages are another new addition. These are small bundles of crafting materials which you can break up at your crafting station when you unlock them. Each season will also have a huge set of its own new cosmetic rewards and other rewards like the ammo converter for this season, which I do have a video specifically talking about. If you're interested in that, please click here. And there is also a chicken coop, which you can get at rank 78, which is really cool. And I actually really want this chicken coop more than anything. Score rewards are earned by completing daily and weekly challenges as well as completing public events, though this actually has been corrected by Bethesda. It wasn't happening in the game, and we did get some information on this today. Bethesda have mentioned in a recent Reddit post that this is actually incorrect. The thread reads, "We mentioned this in another thread, but there is an error in some of the season's information we provided, which we plan to correct. Right now, there are challenges to complete events and public events that grant score. At this time, however, public events themselves do not currently grant score, though this is something we are talking about as a potential addition as we look to bring further improvements to seasons in the future. We apologize for any confusion about this, and the information will be corrected." So it is incorrect that you do get score from completing public events, and they do mention that they may be looking into this, and I really think they should. Even if you only get a small bonus, it just gives you that little bit more incentive to keep grinding out those events on a daily basis. The other daily rewards are pretty easy to complete. I had one to just eat bubblegum, and for the most part, these can be knocked out in an hour or two of gameplay. There is one daily challenge that is specific to the nuclear winter mode, which is marked by the NW next to it, and these are things like level up your nuclear winter overseer rank or use 3 stim packs. They're usually pretty basic. The weekly rewards are a little bit more difficult, but some of these can be done very quickly, and you can do multiple at a time as well. The first rank will take you 1000 score to get, and it is increasing by 25 score every rank after that. So rank 2 is 1025, rank 3, 1050, and so on. Each rank comes with its own reward, which you can claim directly from the game board, and the sound that it makes when you're zooming around the game board is actually really cool. This is a cool little feature that, it just has a really nice sound aesthetic to it. Keep track of your progress by accessing the new Legendary Run option in the main menu. There are 100 ranks in the first season, so there is plenty of rewards to claim. If you want to jump ahead in the board, you can do so after the first 2 weeks this has been out. So from July 14th, you will be able to purchase ranks using your hard-earned atoms. They will cost 150 atoms per rank, and they are purchased individually. There's no way to purchase multiple at once. You will also earn atoms as part of these rewards, which is worth noting. So you could level that out by maybe you earn 150 atoms and you just quickly purchase that next level. In case you're a Fallout First member, you may be wondering if there is any extra bonuses for you. Unfortunately, there isn't, and I find this personally very odd. If you're already paying an additional subscription for a game which is just buy to play, I don't really understand why they wouldn't add additional features to those paying customers. Like, this is Bethesda's most hardcore audience. It makes sense that they should get some incentive to do this further. Maybe you get a bonus multiplier, maybe you get 1.25 times the amount of score as everyone else, or maybe you get some extra ranks for free, something to give you that incentive. So now you know how the system itself works, let's get into some kind of tips that will help you smash out these rewards as fast as possible. There are a few challenges based around building at your camp or scrapping items, and you can kind of do these at once. If you don't want to ruin your perfect camp design in order to trigger the challenge, you can just build the items you need and then immediately scrap them. Example being, I needed to build some doors and I just built one, scrapped it, built one, scrapped it, and just kept cycling through that. It's also worth mentioning that you can complete multiple at a time, like grouping up to complete public events or just complete a public event in a daily. You may as well do these at the same time, and it's also worth mentioning that you should join a public team so you get that ×4 XP for completing public events if you are in a bonded team. This is also valuable so you can do some of the more repeatable challenge, like the one you can do to every 10k XP you get 100 score. It's more beneficial the more experience you get, so obviously using XP multipliers and everything will help get this up as soon as possible. There is also double score weekends coming. The first one is planned for July 23rd through to July 27th. Hopefully there are more of these, and that will definitely help you get more score in a quick period of time. It's also worth mentioning here that just more of an awareness point that it is kind of expected that getting your score ranked to 100 will be at least a little bit of a grind. It's not supposed to be easy. And the reason we know this is it's all over the Reddit for one, but the total that you can get for completing dailies is 2,000 score. The total you get for weeklies is about 7,500, not including the repeatable you can do. To get to rank 100, assuming the 25 score increase at each level takes you all the way to rank 100, you need 220k score to max it out. So by completing all of these challenges every day, you will get 215k score over the 10 weeks, not including any bonuses like the double score weekend. Assuming you play the game enough, which if you are completing all of the challenges every week, you kind of will be, you should get the rest of your score by the repeatable XP score earned. Plus you can skip ranks with the 150 atoms you earn, and you'll also earn atoms through some of these levels as well. As the event goes for 10 weeks, I would suggest to try and average 10 score ranks per week. Obviously, if you can smash out more, go for it. It's well worth doing. You don't have to do them later. But if you want to get to that rank 100, it's a 10-week event. It really makes sense to just try and work on 10 ranks at a week. It's not supposed to be easily, though. You shouldn't be able to get to 100 ranks in the first few weeks, which is why it's kind of done this way. I'm kind of in two minds about it. I was talking about it on stream the other day, but I feel like it's supposed to be hard. Like, this is supposed to be a system that takes time to do and gives you that long-term incentive to keep playing the game. You shouldn't be able to grind out all 100 in, the first couple of weeks. But is it too much of a grind? I mean, maybe a little bit. It would be nice to have some more benefits like these double weekends, or like, something for Fallout First members to kind of limit that grind, because, the Fallout First members are your hardcore audience. But I'm not too sure. Like, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Is it too much of a grind, or is it just enough? I'd really be interested to see what everyone else thinks about this system. Otherwise, that's really all you need to know. Giving something else for these high-level players to do is a positive, despite a couple of bugs here and there, which I'm sure will get ironed out as time goes on. Since Wastelanders, I've been having a much better time with the game overall, and the more content they add, even these little challenges and seasons type content, it's just more to do. It's another carrot to chase, and it's positive for the engagement of the game in the long term in my mind. That's all for today. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and on Twitch. I stream 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday Australian night times. All those links are down in the description below. Thank you for watching this video. My name is NorZZa, and I hope you have a great day.